how did he get cut? Why did you cut him? Like, how did he end up in the hospital?
Right. If somebody threatens me, I'm going to defend myself.
Okay.
A man was attacked while waiting for a bus, but what terrified people was the perpetrator's indifference afterward. No panic, no haste, as if nothing had ever happened. So in your opinion, was that true apathy, or is there something even more disturbing behind it?
Do you think when we find the axe at your house, it's going to have his blood on it, or any of his DNA on it, since you hit him in the neck?
Most likely, yeah.
The incident began when police received an emergency call about a man being attacked at a bus stop in the city center. Upon arriving at the scene, they found the victim in critical condition and quickly transported him to the hospital. He was later identified as Jacob Couch, a man who had been on his way home with his wife and had stopped there along the way. At first, everything appeared to be a random attack, no prior acquaintance, no previous conflict. However, after reviewing surveillance footage and collecting witness statements, police identified a man who had been present at the scene both before and after the incident, displaying several suspicious behaviors. Following this evidence, they identified Daniel Michael as the primary suspect. That is also the reason he was brought into the interrogation room to face what had truly happened. So the question remains, was this truly a spontaneous, uncontrolled act, or had it all begun earlier, unnoticed by anyone? From the very first minutes, Daniel appeared quite calm, almost unaware of the seriousness of the situation. When asked why he was being detained, he offered unrelated speculations, even mentioning recent personal issues such as the death of a relative.
Daniel, what do you think this is about?
All the misdemeanor warrants I have.
Well, and I guess you've got some warrants, but it's not about warrants, okay? What do you think that this would be about?
My brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, because police said they'd be in contact with me later on about that too.
Well, okay. Were you arrested with something to do with your brother?
No, he died in my house.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know.
You're right.
How old was your brother?
He was 27.
27? Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your loss.
What was his name?
Angel.
Angel?
He wasn't taking an overdose. He just died there. I found him, and police were not helpful at all. They were just disrespectful to the body.
I'm sorry, man.
As the conversation shifted to the time of the incident, Daniel repeatedly claimed that he had been drinking throughout the weekend and could not remember anything. He neither denied nor admitted anything, instead choosing to erase his memory as a form of defense.
Honestly, I've been drunk all weekend, so I really can't say.
So tell us about your weekend then. I mean, how did that start? Like, you said you've been drunk all this weekend. Were you celebrating something? Are you just kind of trying to mourn your brother, or were you out with friends? Like, tell us about your weekend.
Just trying to forget. Yeah, my brother's dead.
I hear you. Have you been struggling with that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know, that's tough. And you said he had a heart attack in your apartment?
Yeah.
Did they tell you what the cause was? Did he have heart disease, or was he drinking heavily?
It was fentanyl, they said.
Fentanyl? Okay.
They found a bag of powder on him.
Were you aware he was using, or was that something new for him?
It was new to me. When I found him, he was like stiff and wasn't breathing.
Have you ever had struggles with addiction or anything yourself?
No.
Okay, what kind of things were you struggling with?
Alcohol.
Okay. Anything like fentanyl, meth,
I don't touch
cocaine,
any of that stuff.
weed? Do you smoke weed maybe occasionally?
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't really
I'm
consider that an
dependent on it.
issue, right? Because that's... Okay. So, your perspective on fentanyl, how does that make you feel? Like, did you kind of have a... I know...
It makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of people dying from it, and no offense, but none of you guys are really doing much about it. You just let it slide, and
I hear you.
everybody's just out here doing it in front of everybody.
Do you see a lot of people using out on the east side, or...?
Yeah, especially at the Circle K.
Okay. Do you ever confront these people that you see using out in open? Dude, I get it. It frustrates us too, because sometimes, and I don't want to blame other people, and like, you know, the call of that same, you know, we always say, oh, we're busy, but it frustrates us too, because, you know, we drive down the street sometimes and we see people using, and sometimes our hands are tied because, you know, policies and stuff like that. But have you ever, since your brother passed away, has it gotten you so upset that you just, like, hey man, knock that off. Like, I don't want to see that in my neighborhood type of thing. Have you ever confronted people about that? No?
I just stay away from them.
Okay.
I can't tolerate the smell. It makes me sick.
Okay.
This is a familiar tactic in interrogations when suspects cannot explain. They choose not to remember, but it is precisely this emptiness that makes investigators focus even more on breaking through it.
There was an incident that happened downtown, and I'm sure you're aware there's lots of cameras here and there and everywhere, and it looks like you were downtown during this incident. So I know you said you're drunk, but does it ring a bell that you were downtown briefly for a little bit? No?
No.
You didn't get into any kind of argument with some people, maybe smoking on a Sunlight stop or a bus stop or anything like that?
No. I remember that.
Well, yeah, I mean, you would remember it. This is a memorable thing. And like I said, we didn't come to talk to you by accident. There are tons and tons of video cameras downtown, and you were seen on a number of them. And it was on Saturday. It was in the morning, and so what we're trying to do is, I mean, video can tell us a lot, right? Video can tell us, it can give us times, it can give us plates, it can give us people, times, places, people, right? It can show things that are happening before, during, and after an incident. It can show where people go after an incident, what they do. But I mean, one thing video doesn't show is what's going on in your head, right? That's not something video can tell us. Video can't tell us what you're feeling, what your thoughts are, what you're reacting to, how a certain, like, situation is making you feel.
Instead of arguing, the investigators shifted to presenting images from surveillance cameras. Specific details such as clothing, personal items, and movement routes were gradually laid out in a systematic manner.
That looks like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
How about that handsome guy? With some cool glasses. Are those Oakleys or what are those called? I
don't know.
you know. But that's you, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Leather jacket.
Yeah.
What kind of shirt is that? Button down or is that a zip down? I can't tell. It looks like button, right?
Yeah.
Is that like lined with white down the middle there?
That's what I wore to the club that night.
Do you have a bad memory after you drink? I'm just trying to understand.
I have insomnia. I don't sleep much, but
You don't sleep well.
I would remember leaving the house.
Yeah. The trolley.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time you rode it?
2 months ago.
What's that?
A few months ago.
A few months ago? Not Saturday?
These pictures are from Saturday and from downtown. That's why we're asking.
I'm telling you, I don't remember any of this.
You don't remember any of this? Is that because you were so intoxicated or you just don't want to remember it?
I was probably more intoxicated than I'd like to admit. But
Well, so you were at the bar. What time did you leave the bar Friday night?
like 7.
7 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, that's super early.
Yeah.
Earlier than I expected. Where'd you go after you left the bar?
Back to my house, we had a bunch of cases of beer and a bunch of bottles.
Okay, so you drank Friday night, and how late were you up?
Like 1, 2.
Okay, and then what'd you do?
I assume I fell asleep.
When you say you assume you fell asleep, do you remember falling asleep?
Fell asleep, passed out.
Like I was sitting on my recliner, just sitting there. But yeah, I do remember falling asleep, but I don't remember laying down.
Okay.
Daniel began to admit that the person in the footage bore many similarities to him, but still kept his distance by saying he did not remember being there. However, the certainty in his initial statements had already begun to waver.
Everybody, all three of us in this room knows that you have more recollection about what it is we're talking about than you have spoken about so far. All right, all three of us know that. And the whole, oh man, I was really drunk, I don't remember what I did. That doesn't help us understand the why, okay? And because what happened, we can't go back and change it. I think
I still don't understand why I'm here. Like you're showing me pictures of me being downtown. I don't remember being downtown.
Okay. So you were
Showing
down.
me a picture of my water bottle that I don't remember taking out of the house.
okay, but those pictures are you, right?
Yeah.
And that's your water bottle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, those are downtown.
Let me ask you this. Have you been victimized before? Have you been robbed or attacked, assaulted?
Plenty of times.
Huh?
Plenty of times.
Plenty of times. Do you ever carry a weapon with you, a gun or anything like that for self-defense? What kind? No. Do you carry any kind of knives or brass knuckles or anything like that?
I used to.
What'd you carry?
A little pocket knife.
Okay.
Where's the pocket knife?
It's at my house.
Oh, the pocket knife is at your house?
Mm-hmm.
When physical evidence was introduced, the not remembering strategy started to lose its effectiveness. This is the point at which a suspect is forced to shift from denial to adapting to reality.
Are you piecing this together now? Why we're asking about being downtown and knives and talking to a guy or getting into it? What do you think we're trying to get at here? You're not a dumb guy.
Trying to say that I assaulted somebody.
Well, we're not trying to say it happened, but we're kind of beyond the we're trying to get. And this is your opportunity to tell us your side of the story. So if there's something that occurred between you and somebody else and you felt like there was a necessity for you to take action to pull your weapon out or use your weapon or swing your
I don't ever attack anybody out of
well, that's what I'm saying though.
They have to try to attack me first.
Okay, so did something like that happen this weekend? Did you feel like you were possibly in harm's way and that you had to take action to defend yourself? Like, you got to give me something here, because
I would never attack anybody out of just sheer spite. I would have to.
When we're done at the crime lab, your DNA is going to come back on this, and your fingerprints.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mine.
Yeah, it's yours. So there's no doubt that you were downtown and that you were carrying this. And witnesses said the guy wearing that black jacket with that water bottle got into it with another guy at that bus stop right there, right? Yeah. So we're beyond whether that happened or not. That happened, okay? But
I'm telling you, I don't remember any of that.
Okay, but see, I don't know if
I'm cooperating. I have nothing to hide. Like,
okay.
I'm not gonna lie to anybody. Like, there's no reason for any of this.
Well, maybe
I
you
get
felt
the whole
like you're
asking me questions and stuff. But I'm not lying.
So my question to you is how did he get cut? Why did you cut him? Like, how did he end up in the hospital? And again, like I said, there's no doubt that it occurred. We know it occurred. You're telling me you don't remember, but Mike, I guess we're trying to figure out.
I'm telling you who I am as a person.
Right.
If somebody threatens me I'm going to defend myself.
Okay. Well, that's
I'm not
going
to go out of my way to attack somebody.
Right. Well,
I
that's
might
what
yell
I'm
at
getting
somebody,
at.
but until they threaten me with physical violence or try to pull a weapon on me.
Well, and I hear that, but what you're saying is, well, I don't remember, so anything could have happened. So you could have, right? You could have just completely attacked
I have
somebody.
a lot more self-control than that. I wouldn't attack somebody out of nowhere.
When you're drunk? You said you don't have any memory whatsoever. See, here's the thing. We're giving you an opportunity to explain what may have happened, not like, well, I know what kind of person I am, so if something did happen, it's because this and that. That's not a thing, okay?
Under pressure from the evidence and the investigator's psychological approach, Daniel Michael gradually shifted from denial to recalling parts of the incident as they continuously presented evidence and reconstructed the scene.
Did that guy threaten you that day? Did he say, was he talking shit to you? Did he come at you? Tell me what happened between you and him.
Yeah, stop, take a breath, because again, Daniel, I know that you remember this. It may not be the clearest in your mind, but I know you remember what happened because it is a memorable event and it's not going away. It's not leaving your head. It's not something you can unsee. You're a good person. I don't know you. We've been in a room together for a short amount of time. I don't know your life story. I don't know everything about you. But a good person knows when he's gotten himself into something and that he's become involved in a situation and reacted to something. Like an evil person can be like, nah, putting that out of my head, that was nothing. I'm moving on. But a good person, it weighs on him. A person who cares about other people, it stays in that person's heart. You know what I'm talking about. I want to give you the opportunity to explain how that interaction happened and the why. We have the what, the where, and the who. We're here to hear the why from you.
He began to recount that there had been a confrontation with a stranger after he felt threatened, and admitted that he was the one who struck first, but still claimed it was an act of self-defense.
Because I'm getting glimpses walking past Johnny Gibson's and there being shadows. But I do remember passing two parents a mom and her baby and a dad and his baby.
Yes.
And
Because
I kept walking, and like I said, that smell.
Okay.
That smell.
Yeah, that like burning plastic, burning tire smell.
Yeah, that's what I smell.
Okay.
And I told him to knock it off and go somewhere else.
You told who to knock it off?
I think the people who were smoking there. I couldn't see them because they had the blanket over their head.
Okay. All right. And then what happened?
He started threatening me.
What did he say?
I couldn't really tell. I had my headphones in.
Okay. Well, what was he doing?
Reaching for something in his pocket.
Okay. So what'd you do?
I reached for mine.
For your what?
I guess I had my axe on me that day.
Okay. So what happened?
I got him first.
What hand did you pull the axe from? Or with?
I would only use my right hand.
Well, no, I don't want to talk about woods or because this is important. What we want to hear is the truth as you remember it, not what could have happened, what would have happened. Where do you remember having your axe with you that day?
No.
well, you said you pulled it, right?
Yeah, but until right now.
Okay, well, and so
He started like showing me different things,
Yeah.
and I started putting shit together.
So let me say this, and I want to make sure that we're totally clear. Initially, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase what I think you're saying back. Don't let me put words in your mouth. Don't let him put words in your mouth. What we want you to do is we want to hear the truth from you. Okay? So if I get something wrong, correct me. All right?
However, Daniel's statement contained many unclear points and did not fully align with witness accounts, indicating that the truth was gradually emerging but not yet entirely consistent. This marked a crucial psychological turning point when the suspect began constructing a version of the story instead of completely avoiding it. And it is precisely this version that would gradually reveal contradictions.
I don't know what he was. Like, I don't know if it was a man or female. If I was yelling at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He started like reaching into his pants and his pockets.
Like front pockets?
Yeah, and I was telling him just to leave and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I might have reacted to what he was doing.
Okay. Did he say anything while he was reaching?
Yeah, he said, I got something for you.
Okay. Was he white, black, Hispanic?
Honestly, couldn't tell. His hands were all dirty. His face was dirty.
Okay.
I think he might have been Caucasian. He said, I got something for you.
Okay. And did he pull his hand out?
I think he was about to, but I got him first.
Okay. And when you say you got him with, you said earlier, what was
I'm pretty sure the axe.
You're pretty sure?
Yeah.
What else would it be?
I didn't have anything else on me.
Where did you carry the axe? On you?
In my jacket.
In the leather jacket?
Do you have like a pocket in there, or was it?
No, I just kept it on my shoulder.
Did it have like a strap or something?
Just hangs there.
Well, how does it hang? I'm confused. How does an axe hang from your shoulder if it doesn't have a strap?
The
You just-
head sits right here.
Oh, you had it in your
In
sleeve?
the sleeve?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So you reached in, pulled it out of your sleeve?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so like the head's in your sleeve and then the handle's like down along your body? Okay.
Daniel Michael began to cooperate more when he no longer completely denied everything and admitted to certain details related to the incident. He described his actions in a fragmented way and maintained that it was merely a reaction in a tense situation, while still being unable to clearly explain the full sequence of events before and after.
Hey, where'd you hit him with the axe?
Pretty sure in his neck.
Do you know what side?
When he was facing me, I had in my right hand.
So if
Probably
I'm
on his left.
his left side of his neck?
Okay. So like I'm facing you like this side of my neck?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the left side of my neck. Okay.
Is there a reason, did you aim for the neck, or was it like, why the neck?
I was always taught to go for the head.
Who taught you that?
My uncle.
Oh, okay.
With an axe?
Any weapon.
Fair enough.
A rock could be a weapon.
Right.
That pen could be a weapon. His glasses could be a weapon.
Right.
Fist could be weapons, right?
Yeah.
Why do you go for the head?
I know your uncle told you, but what's the logic behind it?
Oh, it's to like incapacitate the enemy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what he taught me.
Okay.
So you were trying to incapacitate him?
No, I'm not trying to hurt nobody, and I'm not trying to get hurt myself.
Okay.
Investigators continued to probe the inconsistencies, especially the fact that he could not remember many details yet recalled key elements, gradually narrowing the gaps in his statement. The truth does not appear all at once, it is pulled out piece by piece. And when a suspect begins to recount events themselves, they also unintentionally start to break down their own defenses.
No.
Did you see how the effect of hitting him with the axe did? Did he get cut open? Did it knock him down? What
I
did you
just
see?
seen him back up, and then I just walked away.
Okay.
Not like I could. How did you get home that day? After you hit this guy with your axe?
I took the bus.
Okay, and where did you pick that bus up that day?
He was on Broadway.
Okay, by Del Taco?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did you get downtown before this happened?
I probably took the same bus downtown.
And why did you go downtown?
I don't know.
Do you remember taking the bus to go downtown?
No. I wouldn't have any reason to come downtown.
What's the first thing you remember downtown before
That smell.
this? Kind of, some stuff happens, next thing you know, you're downtown, you smell that smell, you have the babies that are walking behind you, you confront the person, there's the issue with you and the axe with him. That happens, you walk away, you go do what you do, you end up somehow getting home, and then you fall back asleep on the recliner, or?
Yeah, because that's where I woke up at.
Okay, and then you go to the dispensary, you get some weed, you go back home, and then you start drinking again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you tell anybody what happened?
No.
Why not?
I didn't think it was real.
What do you mean?
I still don't, because this is really confusing to me, like, as a whole. Because I didn't think I left my house, to be honest with you. I didn't even know why I was getting picked up. They told me I had a bunch of warrants.
Let me ask you this. You initially said you didn't call 911 because you don't have any faith in us, which
Yeah.
I respect. I get that. I haven't lived your life. If I had, I probably would feel the same
you
way.
guys killed my grandparents, so how am I supposed to have faith in you?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Before I was born.
Who were
this is
your grandparents?
Matilda, Michael.
Matilda, Michael,
No,
and...
Matilda, her name is Julianne. Matilda's the woman who raised me. Her daughter's name was Julia.
Okay.
In the final stage, Daniel Michael almost no longer denied his involvement in the incident. He admitted to his actions but did not clearly express remorse, instead showing ambiguity and a lack of connection to the consequences.
You didn't call 911 because you didn't think it was real. You didn't call 911, you said, because you didn't have any faith in us.
Yeah. No, I'm just telling you that's just generally how I feel on a daily basis. I don't have any faith in any of you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, have you been drinking at all today?
Yeah.
Okay, when did you drink today?
Since this morning.
Since this morning? What time did you start?
6.
6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, what have you had to drink so far today?
Hornitos and a Bud Light.
Okay. How much Hornitos?
Like 3 shots.
Oh, okay. So 3 shots of Hornitos. How much Bud Lights?
At 12.
Okay, 12 pack of Bud Lights. Anything else you've had to drink today?
No.
Okay.
Would you say you're buzzed, drunk?
I'm tired, man.
Yeah, you do look sleepy. We're tired too. It's kind
Yeah.
of late.
So I want to make sure. So everything you've said to us has been true. Is that fair to say? You have told us what you have told us is true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you feel bad or regret having happened? I mean, it sounds like not kind of comprehending at the time what was going on, but if he was hurt and sent to the hospital, do you feel bad about that?
I wouldn't really know how to feel about it, to be honest.
Okay.
That's a fair answer.
When asked about the severity of the situation, his response revealed a notable disconnect between his actions and his awareness. Meanwhile, information about the victim's condition pushed the case far beyond a typical conflict. This was not just a moment of facing the truth, but also when the gap between action and responsibility became evident.
Because if it were, like, if it came down to a fist fight, yeah, I feel kind of bad about it because of his size. But I don't know how to feel when it comes to weapons.
Okay. Have you ever had to use a weapon against anybody before?
Mostly just animals,
What animals?
like drunk deer, coyotes,
Drunk
sometimes
deer?
foxes.
Drunk deer?
Well, I live on the reservation where I lived at, there was like these crab apples that would fall and rot,
Copy that.
and the deer would get aggressive when they eat it.
I got you. Okay.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's,
Okay.
I can see that happening. It's,
All right. Hey, this guy's really messed up.
And sometimes, it is precisely that gap that makes a case so haunting. After the incident was investigated and clarified, Daniel Michael was charged with first-degree murder and brought before the court. However, at this time, the case is still ongoing and no final verdict has been issued. Given the serious nature of the case and the evidence that has been collected, the suspect could face a very severe sentence under the law if convicted. A brief moment changed a family's life forever, not just a life lost, but emptiness that nothing can fill, meals missing a seat, unfinished plans that will never have the chance to be carried out. And no matter what verdict the court delivers, the pain that the victim's family must carry will not be erased by any sentence.